Hello, hello. I'm going to give everyone a chance to get on, and hopefully, because I know I don't announce my lives, I just randomly do it. So, hello and welcome for those who are right. Once you get on, please drop a comment so I know that this is working. And I'm just going to wait quietly and be awkward until then. Okay. Maybe I should plan these sometimes. I don't know. Oh, hey, someone's on. Hey, what's up, T-Man? Hello. How are you? Here we go. Okay. Yo, it's the new moon right now. Oh my god, that is bizarre. I'm convinced I'm a victim of the moon. I'll be telling you guys a story. It'll be interesting. But hey, Ashara, happy new moon. Yo, what's up, Michael? What's up? Hello, Mello. Hey, don't fade up comments. Hey, Nina. Greetings. Oh, from Canada. Hey, hey, hey. That's awesome. Hi, Sir Realtor. Love the reading you gave me. I'm happy to hear that. So, I'm going to be talking and doing pick a card readings. I know last time I did like one-on-one, like card readings for you guys, but it's a little complicated on YouTube because I have a hard time keeping these comments showing, and I think it'd be really good for when people come back and watch it later that they can pick a card. So we're gonna do that. I just got all my Christmas shopping done. Oh my gosh, come on, comments. See, this is why. And I'm feeling great. Oh, good. December broke me. I don't know about you guys, but this entire month broke me. I do not know why it has to be so expensive and so much pressure. Like next year, if you're like an adult in my family, I'm giving you like some couple gift. It's like not, I don't know. I have so many people I had to get for, plus kids. And I'm like, it's just really about the kids next year. I'm not doing this again. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and cleanse these cards out. And I'm going to show you. The first pick a card is going to be first goal. So if you find yourself being drawn to this, this will be group 1. Next will be my amethyst for group number 2. And group number 3, I don't know what this is. Maybe blue satellite? I don't know. I'm not a crystal expert, guys. It's okay. Anyways, this will be your group. When in doubt, give booze to parents. Except my dad don't drink. He makes it hard. He does. He's a sober man. He always has been. I don't know why. Blue, Knight. Thank you. I appreciate you letting me know. That's what it is. Okay, so I'm going to start with group number 1. And we can talk. We can just hang out. I got an interesting story to tell you guys on my ability to piss people off. And it's funny. So, as you guys know, let me draw these cards actually first before I get into the conversation because it's going to distract me. Group 1 messages. And that's just going to be messages from the spirits and things you guys need to hear and what's going to apply, what is to come. And it's all going to be mostly spiritually related. I want to stay it on spiritual focus because I prefer that. Okay. All right, so story. So as you guys know, I signed up to be part of a shamanic apprenticeship program for 2 years, right? And like it's all hand in dandy, and there's a lot of things like I was able to add and provide to my clients, which makes me happy that I was able to expand. The things that I channeled from my shadow work I was already doing, so what they're teaching just helped me expand it on what the spirits already taught me. But a lot of the information was very surface level. Like it wasn't that deep. Like literally last week we were talking about auras and the different states of consciousness, and it's like stuff I've learned and everything, right? But I was like, it'll probably go deeper. Maybe I'll start expanding more. Eventually, I'll learn something or get further, right? So I was just like, just going to keep attending class and so forth. Well, I get this email today. And this email tells me we need to talk by the shaman, right? By my shamanic teacher, supposedly. That we need to talk about the ethics of my YouTube channel. I kid you not. And I'm like, remind you, I'm paying her $200 a month. Plus, I owe her more money. That is being on a payment plan. And she's telling me how to run my YouTube channel. Like, what? So the thing is, with going to a Western person and not going to the source, is they're tending to fluff it down. There's a lot of white light, love kind of bullshit in that. And I was just going to ignore that. I was just going to apply what needed to be applied to my path to help you guys, to help me, to help whatever I need to learn, right? And just kind of ignore that. But like, if you're going to come at me and tell me we need to talk about my YouTube channel, bet I will not play those manipulative tactics, you know? So I'm done with that. Buy him steaks. Amethyst. That's a good. No, that's actually a good one. He does love steaks. Amethyst. Ethics. So ethics is morals. Meaning they don't like that I'm teaching you guys how to do curses or how to send parasites or how to get possessed by demons or something's bothering them. And I should not teach that. How dare I? It's not the way the shamans, except shamans traditionally did both. They were both darkness and light, and they're workers of the spirit realm, meaning they work with all fucking spirits. And shamans were predominantly healers and medicine men and things like that, but they also did curses. So, what the fuck? But that's what happens when you go, you get that. Your shaman lady sounds like a magical order who monetizes initiations and wants control. Yeah, and I don't know her full mentality behind it. Here's the thing. I get people are scared of it. I get you don't understand it, but that doesn't mean you gotta tell people what they can and cannot do, especially outside of it. Like, I'm paying you to teach me regarding this subject. I know what the fuck I'm talking about the rest of this. Like, sweetie, calm down. So, yeah. They need an ethics class. That's funny. So, group 1, let's talk about it. So, we start off with an alchemy card, like, damn, strong right off the bat, my first group, like... And it's not surprising because we're starting off with the skull, right? And the skull is a very alchemical, transformative symbol, right? Of death, rebirth, going through the ego, going through all of that. Like, that in itself is a very powerful connection. And then the alchemy is all about taking in. So 2020 has been one hell of a year. We all fucking know that. But for you personally, it's been a lot of tribulations and a lot that you can integrate, a lot of lessons that you're going to take into the new year that is going to advance you. Like, you have a way to direct this that is going to be really good. But this year has been a little bit cruel. It's been harsh. It's been emotionally and spiritually affecting you at a negative level. But it's not going to stay that way. This is your time to tap into your power, to really transform what has took place in this year. So it's like, it's really built your groundwork, right? So you've had a lot that's happened this year. It's not just the COVID or any of that. Like, personally, you went through a lot this fucking year. And it's been a year that is kind of just put you into a different space. And now that space is shifting and the spirits are guiding you to take back what is your power, to own what is going to make you strong and incredible. And the transformations can be very awakening. And not saying you're not spiritually awoken or anything like that. I mean, like, it's taking you to a next level. You're transcending. You're going the direction you need to go. So that is fucking phenomenal. We get interference, making sure that you do not let people block or limit you. So a lot of what has happened within the 2020 is other people's emotions, other people's affecting you, right? Your need to want to be there for them, or your need wanting to connect them, or doing this and that and that. And like, you're not worrying about yourself. You're interfering with your own path, with your own journey. And that is going to need to be cut off to complete your cycle. And that's why it ends in completion, because this is the cycle to end the toxicity and things that were holding you down 2020 and to bring that power into the next year. So all about transformation, all about internal growth, and also about receiving. We got green coming through in the power card, meaning it's meant to receive into blessings and abundance, whatever that may be. That can be open to many interpretations, of course, such as money or career, or spiritual, like feeling the love and the true connection with the spirits. But yeah, so that is for you, group number 1. This is the Black Lodge. We kick ass when we want, and we heal who we want, and we are our own gods. So that's the thing. It's funny because when we talk about healing, right? Sometimes you gotta curse a bitch to heal. Some motherfuckers deserve it. I don't really curse myself unless someone truly deserves it. But you know, if that's part of the process they heal and for them to release, that is okay. Like, morality is so subjective. And it's It changes based off culture, based off the period of time, geographical location, right? Like, it's not set, it's not universal. So I don't care about ethics or morals. I have my own moral compass, but that is what's set for myself. That is not pushed onto other people because I know their view or their experiences and their journeys may be different than mine. However, I am going to continue to study shamanism, but I'm going to focus more onto the Seder or North shamanism because I think that is where I need to go personally. And they seem to be a lot more open-minded about me working with demons and teaching this material. And again, shamans shouldn't really actually care, and I'm not here to criticize their teachings or anything. It's just I don't like that approach or anything like that. And the information didn't really resonate with me too well anyways, so it's the best thing. So now, group number 2, the amethyst. I love this amethyst. You know, before we jump into group 2, I'm sorry guys. Crystals are a funny thing. So I don't get too caught up into them. Crystals communicate with us, right? Like my crystal ball, the way I can do readings with that and all, which is phenomenal. It blows my mind every time. I don't understand how it's possible. But anyways, it literally projects images in there, right? Because they can communicate, they can talk to our higher self. And that's how amethyst or rose quartz, like they're not naturally like psychic enhancers or natural anxiety reducers or remove depression or balance your chakras. It's your intention you put into it. So Gary Rosenberg, I believe it was him. Yeah. And this is his deck, by the way, guys. This is Gary Rosenberg and Curtis Joseph's deck, the Black Alchemy Tarot. I highly recommend. Anyways, I believe it was him that taught me this technique too. Is like if you have an anxiety problem, you attach a positive memory into the crystal and connect with it, and it will help you reduce the anxiety because that intention, that memory, so bring you back to that space. Same with like amethyst. If you want it to amplify like your psychic or senses like that, then you set that intention, and that really amplifies it. And I know this guy made a joke one time. He's like, crystals are like New Agers version of nightlights, you know, for kids. And it just kind of cracked me up. Or stuffed animals. But it is better intention. And stuffed animals, like I have my own stuffies. I have Snowball and Princess. And I adore and love them. And I created, I can't even think, tulpas with them. Yeah, I have tulpas in them. And you can set the intention and work with it. So I just thought that was really cool to bring up. Yeah, Zen, it's okay. I'm going to publish this video later. You can just take what resonates with you too. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal. They're general readings anyways. Like, y'all know I do one-on-one personal readings on my website if that's what you want. Picking a card or picking a number just helps you kind of solidify more your message. However, take what just resonates with you. It's fine. The reading hit home. Well, thank you for the feedback. Hello, then. Yes. Ooh, just bought Curtis Joseph's, can I say that? Aaron book. Yeah, Curtis Joseph is really brilliant too. There's some really amazing magicians and practitioners out there, and I just love their working and I love their teachings. And yeah, and I'm so happy to have this deck. It's so beautiful. Anyways, group 2. I'm great. Horribly great at this. Okay. Oh, I'm on TikTok, by the way, guys. I keep making kind of silly videos, I'm not gonna lie, but I also talked about Pep, oh my god, about how he existed prior to gods and his type of energies. I've done some readings on there. I've done a lot of dumb videos on there too. I think I've been corrupted by TikTok a little bit, but it's fun, and I don't take it too seriously. But I have put some teaching material on there, so if you're interested, you can follow me on TikTok. Same name, same info. Tila Petrova. Alright, group 2. My lordy, has everybody suffered this year? Are we okay, guys? Like, are we just all broken right now? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, my lordy. So group 2, you guys are hitting pretty intensely. Now, of course, we're here with my amethyst people. Amethyst, like I said, is usually connected with psychic, royalty, but it is also a very spiritual crystal. It's considered one of the most spiritual ones for whatever reason. I don't know. And it's so pretty. So pretty. Amethyst is so pretty. Anyways, so that energy is definitely, I feel like, getting into the reading, like that there needs to be a lot of focus on your healing work, your shadow work here, because right off the bat, things are messy. Things are messy. We got where there's so much that you've put into and you've lost so much. There's a lot of pain, and it's not just 2020 here either. This is going back further, a lot deeper. So we've got a lot of trauma. We got a lot that we're carrying here, and we got a lot of self-judgment that is affecting you. And it's interesting because it comes in the role of, in this card, this deck, with like kind of the horseman here, right? And it's not truly being able to desire who you really want to be without being caught up in the perceptions, without judging yourself. The things that govern your mind and all of that is just causing this really bad mental trap, and it's creating almost like a prison, and it needs to be broken. And it's getting messy because you don't know how to. You're like, oh, do I do this? Do I go here? Do I go here? Where do I go? Like, it's messy, right? And there needs to be clarity. There's a lot of mental fog going on, and that is really interrupting. So really a lot of shadow work is going to be really essential for you guys, for this group. And it is, there's a lot of pain here, but there's interesting because this group's also a group of warriors, fighters too. We got the Queen of Swords. We got that divine feminine energy coming in as a beast, right? Coming in so strong, so powerful, and ready to devour what comes through, but is also taking that in and holding on what still hurts them. So it's like this constant state of battle that just doesn't end, and there just needs to be release. However, you guys are very in tune. You guys are very aware of your thoughts. You're very naturally psychic, intuitive, but you guys may also suffer from depression because of how strong this mental thing is and how destructive it is. It literally ends like in a tower card, and the spirits are very concerned about where this goes mentally because they want to help you move into 2021 or what's to come with a different perception that is going to help you to continue to feed onto your intuition and your psychic ability, but to release some of that pressure, that judgment, that weight that you carry, because you don't need to carry that anymore. You can give yourself permission to heal and let that go. Okay, comments. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Apep. Yeah, no, I like Apep. He is the Egyptian, for those who don't know, he's the Egyptian god of chaos, destruction. He's that serpent. Literally, the other gods have to like group up together just to keep him at bay. Like, Apep is straight up badass, but that is because he's not part of their energy lineage. He's a pure manifestation of the void, of chaos. So he's a very ancient spirit, and he has like a lot that he can teach you. He can help you with your spiritual evolution. He can help you with your relationships, or at least breaking them off. He can be very destructive, but he can also be a very powerful creator, really tapping into your darkness and helping you reach that godhood. So Apep, phenomenal. I'm group 2. Well, let me know how that resonated with you, Isara. Mental fog, I started soul traveling and channeling in September this year, but still have a filter which makes seeing on the astral blurry. Yeah. And that will come up. When you do a lot of healing, you will notice how that affects your traveling into the realms. And it did it. Like I said, we got the moon card for you, meaning it's no surprise that you can do channeling, all of that. I got the fact that you were psychic, intuitive, that went through for group 2. But healing, guys, it's going to help you a lot with your clarity, and it will make it a lot easier to tune in when you're channeling all of that without getting that fog, you know, because you can do it, but it'll just be a little bit better. And they'll make you feel better, which is most important. Okay. Okay, thank you. That sounds very close to what's going on in my life right now. Okay, so for those who are going through that and who are relating to what has been said there, hi Boston, just remember, like, this is something like you are able to get through. The spirits truly believe, they understand that you've been through a lot of trauma, you're carrying a lot of pain, and that there's a lot that you put a lot of pressure and judgment on you, but they truly believe that it is time that you can heal and that you have the power to do so. So just kind of trust and connect with that and allow that to push you through, because I know it could be really hard, especially when it's so intense. It feels like it can be overwhelming, but you can proceed where you need to proceed. Now we're going to move on to group 3. I love blue, and I love the crackly kind of water lines. It almost looks like, I know it's not water lines, but it reminds me of water, and I like it. All right, group 3, let's see what your messages are. You know, I like to watch pick a card readings on YouTube. I don't know. I do it a lot. And they'll just we'll draw 3 cards and spend an hour on it. And I'm like, how do you guys spend an hour on 3 cards? What am I doing wrong here? I'm so to the point that it might be too much to the point. But I do like watching pick a card readings. And then I like going to the readers. I don't know. I think it's good. All right, group 3. My head's itchy, I'm sorry. Maybe I need a pet. I'm just kidding. I'm weird. All right, group 3. We start off with Hangman. Now, Hangman, again, we get that kind of feeling of being trapped. I think a lot of people are feeling this. That's probably why these readings are been so intensely this way, just because it's been so heavy. A lot of people have lost their jobs this year. A lot of people feel like they can't go anywhere. You have to wear a mask. A lot of things are shut down. So that feeling of being trapped, whether it's from the external world or internalized, it makes sense. It really does. But there's definitely that feeling of trapped, feeling like you're restricted, not being able to move or go where you need to go. However, for you guys are the ones that kind of are a little bit more positive. And you kind of swift through it. You swift through the energies, and you take when it hits you. Like when you do feel trapped or something kind of comes at you negatively, and you're like, you know what? It may hit you by surprise. It might take you down for a minute, but you're the one that's going to really step it up. You're like, nah, bitch, not today. And you guys are really natural good energy workers, shifting energies, moving them to your benefit. And that's why it goes into King of Swords. So again, take what resonates and showing through, because if you guys are picking up on some of group 2 and group 3, I feel like some of you guys will be sharing these 2 groups a lot. Anyways, this is the ability to really absorb and take in, and you're just sitting back. So it's like me going out, if I attacked you, it will hurt you at first, but then you can be like, you know what? I'm going to come back. I'm going to return. I'm going to be risen again, born again, and I'm going to be more stronger, more powerful, and I'm going to use this to my benefit. And the spirits want you to do that, but they also understand you need balance and you need justice. So when this is taken, when things are taken from you or robbed from you, like I said earlier, revenge can be a good healing process. I know it may sound odd, but it is. This is why Anton LaVey with the Church of Satan, they actually talked about that curse as a psychological release, to let go of that pain and that hurt. But whatever that means for justice for you, if that just means balance or taking back that power, doing the healing work around it, feeling better and feeling stronger in that sense, it will make a difference for you. And using that power to shapeshift and move around to receive. And that's why it goes into Prince of Cups. Literally, this dude is triumph. He's in the blue. He's connecting to the divine. He's connecting to his source and connecting to who he really is and being free. So they're showing that, hey, this road may be tricky. You may go through bumps, but you can flow and you can get through anything that is thrown at you. And just keep being a badass and keep transforming and using those energies. Your readings are awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, you are most welcome. Group 3, all of our blessings and skills of alchemy came from training and suffering. The years... Oh, no, come back, almost. The years has been easy. Yeah, no, alchemy is a lot of work and doing that transformation. I think 2020 has really forced a lot of people to go in and really pay attention to that. Things are definitely shifting, definitely changing. And 2020 has really forced it. It's been a crazy, crazy time. I'm honestly ready for 2021, but I'm not too excited because I don't know. I think I'm ready for 2019. I'm just kidding. I'm okay with going forward. It's just, who knows? Who knows? Like, honestly, I thought this corona stuff would have been over by now, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Shit is crazy. Anyways, thank you for everyone for letting me connect and do a reading. And then I'll give everybody a chance to say any other comments. Or if you guys have any videos you want me to do in the future, any subjects that you want me to teach, I can either do research. I love learning if I don't already know about it. Or I can channel and ask the spirits if it's not written down information. So if it can't be found anywhere, let me know. I can channel and see what I pick up and what I receive. Which is something I love doing because it's always interesting what comes through, and a lot of things that I channel ends up getting validated after I find the source for it later on, because sometimes it's hard and then someone will end up telling you, yeah. Incredible. Hi Anna, so we're not doing personal one-on-one readings. And when I post this video, when it goes up on the regular thing, and you'll be able to pick a card, which the group 1, 2, or 3, and take what resonates. But if you do want a personal one-on-one reading, hit me up on my website. Readings start at $20. Unless you're a pet, there I do pet readings for $12. And then yeah, good stuff. Hey Tila. Hi Mike. How are you? All right. So, any ideas for future videos? Okay, thank you so much, Tila. Oh, you are most welcome. And again, guys, this was just... Where's my box for it? I just took it out of the... Anyways, I believe it's called Black Alchemy Tarot by Gary Rosenberg and Curtis Joseph. So, just to show off their deck one more time. Highly recommend. You can get it directly on his website, wikingspirals.com. I believe I will put that information. Once this video is actually uploaded and so forth, then I will put in the description all that information for you guys. So if you're interested in buying this deck, because look at this. Oh my God, do I have that upside down? Don't look at it that way. Me being silly. Just beautiful, beautiful art. Okay, let's see. For fuck's sakes, cracks great. Aw, that's not good. Teach how to really work with the shadow. So I have done videos regarding shadow work and past lives. I actually offer that too. If you are struggling, if you're having a hard time doing the technique I provide on YouTube, feel free to hit me up on that one too. I do offer sessions for that. So shadow work, the way I approach it is a journey, a shamanic journey, which I didn't know was a shamanic journey. I just did this at first, and then I started learning about shamanism, and then realized it was the shamanic journeys. But anyways, what I do is I go into a trance. I meditate, I relax, and then I visually take myself to a temple space or to a memory that I need to work on and connect and heal with. You go in there and you treat it like your shadow's separate from you. You don't say I, me, you say you. And then you're like your little therapist. You walk in and say hi and embrace them and say, yo, what do we need to work on? What do we need to heal? What are you going through? And approach them and talk to them that way. Other shadow work techniques you can do. Journaling. You can literally write shit down. I have a journal prompt thing I do. It's called Into the Shadow. Shadow Work Journal, Reclaim Your Wholeness. And it is very good way if you're struggling with it. You can write down. It gives you prompts so for you to think about, to go back and reflect. Other techniques you can do, there are self-hypnosis videos on YouTube. You can listen to them and do your shadow work that way. So there's multiple ways to do it. Working with your shadow, though, is about accepting all that you are, integrating, healing, and embracing the parts that you might have deemed as bad that are actually really remarkable and cool. So hopefully that helps you. Oh, my deck, yeah, it is. It's not too expensive. It's a little bit pricier than some other decks, but like the material and the way it's made, like it's literally gonna outlast most of my decks. Like it is phenomenal, if not all my decks, because there's some decks I don't use, but it is like really good material that it's made with. Do yourself hot foot powder. I don't actually know how to do that. Assuming that's some hoodoo. I am not the best hoodoo person. Infernal angels. I'm not sure what you mean by that. There's angels, there's demons, they're connectors. 72 demons of the Goetia, 72 angels as well. Very interesting, though. I'd have to look into that. I can look into that because technically Azazel or like Lucifer is both angel and demon. Azazel can be seen as angel, demon, and jinn, right? So past lives. Past lives are always good. Past lives a lot of times come through when we are doing shadow work or doing our inner work as well. And there's tons of theories about past lives. I believe I also did a video on that. And then here we go. Video detecting on how to work. Okay. May I get a reading? I feel some pretty crazy stuff coming up. Hi, Kate. So I'm assuming you just popped in. This was a pick a card reading. So when this video re-uploads, just pick either group 1, 2, or 3, or whatever connects and resonates, take that. If you want a one-on-one or personal reading, hit me up on my website, and you can get that. Fallen Angels by Michael Ford. Infernal Angels. So here's the complicated thing about that. So not to throw shade at Michael Ford or anything, I don't really pay much attention to his works. I'm not the biggest fan of him. But there was 2 falls, right? So what fall are we talking about? And Lucifer was part of neither fall. Neither was Satan. So it just gets, the information on it is not the greatest, so it's hard to expand on it. But when we're actually studying the Hebrew works or the Dead Sea Scrolls or the Old Testament, the Book of Enoch, we know there's 2 separate falls. And it's just messy and it's mixy, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they're infernal or so forth either. You know, it's complicated. That's a complicated one. What I do recommend is actually purchasing Baal Codman's book on, I believe it's called Hebrew Demons or Jewish Demons. Shit, well, I can't remember what it's called. It's a book up. It's one of the best books I've owned. No, I can't think of what it's called on top of my head, but it's like Jewish demons and lore or whatever, and it is focused on that, and the information is phenomenal. Like, it is mind-blowing what you'll learn and realize. And Bob Codman is amazing author. He's well researched. He's learned the language. Like, he knows what the fuck he's talking about. Again, not throwing shade at Michael Ford, though. Don't have anything against him personally. Like I said, he just doesn't, I just don't connect with him. That's all. Not saying his work is not good or it is good. I don't know. I just don't connect with it. That's all it is. Technically, they can be considered all aliens, so that makes sense. Been using the guided meditation. Thanks. Yes, it was. I've been using the guided meditation on YouTube. Oh, awesome. Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, I didn't know. Oh, no worries. Don't feel bad. Sounds confusing. I only know the Enochian version, BC Labs Catholic. Has Santalok ever showed you his female form? I was channeling and he started shifting into a bunch of crazy stuff. Yeah, yes, Brandon Conway. No, but that I don't work with Santalok that often. I give him offerings, but I only worked with him like when I actually did a thing for him for a client, and that's the only time I've worked with him. So I don't have much experience working with Santalok, but all spirits have a male and female aspect. So that's not surprising. They just tend to choose more of a side. Like Lilith chooses to manifest more as a female, but she does have a male side and will show that to certain people. Anyways, this was a really good conversation, guys. Layla, yeah, I like Layla. I have worked with her a few times. There's a video I did talking about, yeah, okay. I think I got video. Okay, I'm just making sure I got through all the comments. Okay, I believe I got through all the comments. So thank you guys, everyone, for watching. Y'all are amazing. Don't worry about coming in late. Again, it's going to be pick a card, so anytime you tuned into this, you'll be able to rewatch and get your reading style. Also, I also want to say, y'all are awesome. I would never change my YouTube content. I will never modify it to make someone happy. I will keep teaching, being there for the spirits, and being there for you guys. So much love and infernal blessings. You too. Bye-bye.